Welcome to the Fur and Feathers Homestead. Here we learn about gardening, farming, preserving food, and just sustainability for our family. In this video, I'm going to show you all that I made to put in my goodie baskets for friends, neighbors, Sunday school teachers, and it was all homemade from scratch. These are some of the pumpkin muffins that I had made up, and I actually put them in the freezer. I have a video on how I made those in my preserving pumpkins video, but I'll also leave a link in the description for the recipe. Everyone that has tried these pumpkin muffins absolutely love them. They are a huge hit. Just a quick tip: if you have a huge baking day planned, go ahead and put a roast in the crock pot with some vegetables and let it cook all day. It is just what you need after a long day of baking. That way you don't have to stand and cook supper. This was absolutely delicious. So this is my first time trying my hand at making cookies from scratch. I am used to making breads and muffins from scratch, but I really wanted to try to make some chocolate chip cookies that we could cut out in fun Christmas cookie cutters, and these turned out really well. They were very good and pretty easy to make. It obviously took a ton of butter, so I was really happy that I stocked up on some butter from Aldi and some more sugar, and of course it took some flour. I tried mixing it with a spoon and a whisk, but honestly sometimes you just have to get your hands dirty and get in there and work with the dough. I will also link the recipe for this cookie dough in the description below. I found this on Pinterest. I have found so many great recipes on there, and I really enjoy trying them and then sharing them with you all. I feel like most of the time people go to sugar cookies for the little cutout cookies, but I really love chocolate chip cookies, so I really wanted to try making it a chocolate chip cookie cutout. Then I used 2 pieces of parchment paper to help roll out the cookie dough, and then you have to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour to let it chill. That was definitely the first time I had ever done that with any dough before, so it was very interesting. And now for the fun part, cutting out all the cute little Christmas shapes. And the boys really enjoyed helping do that. And it was really a cute little tradition that I hope that we can start together. These cookies cooked up very quickly, and because the dough was chilled, they kept their shape really well and they turned out great. I was hoping to make up some cinnamon sugar popcorn to give out with my little goodie baskets, but I ended up needing to make some homemade popcorn for our Wednesday night kids club, and so I got to work doing that on the Wednesday before Christmas, and that took a little while, but I wanted to show y'all how I make the popcorn right on the stove, and it is so delicious. It's super simple. I just use 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and then a little over half a cup of popcorn kernels. I like to add some salt, mix it all up, and then melt some butter and also add the butter to the popcorn. This popcorn is too good not to taste test it. I'm really happy I grabbed those little snowman baggies. They were the perfect size. I filled them up halfway for the kids. Now it's time to assemble my little goodie baskets. It didn't quite turn out the way that I had hoped. I wanted to go by the thrift store and get some really cute little wicker baskets, but time ran out and there was so much to do before Christmas, and I have done tons of wrapping and tons of shopping, and really just time got away from me. And so I ended up going by Dollar Tree and grabbing some of these. They have these really large red bowls, and I really liked those, and they actually fit all the little muffins and brownies and everything fit perfectly in these little red bowls. This brownie recipe is very, very delicious. I will leave the recipe in the description below. It is from Homesteading Families. It is super simple, made from scratch brownies. They stay very chewy on the inside, and they have a nice little crunch on the outside. They are just delicious brownies, and I decided to add them to my goodie basket this year for Christmas. I was hoping to also get my apple butter made up and canned up, but because everything was made from scratch, and it being Christmas time and we had parties and other obligations, I just ran out of time. But I'm very happy, and I think everyone else was very happy with all the goodies that I was able to make and give out, and so maybe I'll try for more next year, but I'm going to count this as a win. Making everything from scratch was my goal, and I'm really happy I was able to do that this Christmas. This is what my finished product ended up looking like. I was very satisfied with it, and I hope that everyone is having a very Merry Christmas, and staying warm.